There we go.
You're live?
Yes!
What is up, everybody? I have missed you all, baby. There you go. You can have that now. Oh, wait. No, I guess he was coming in.
Oh,
Sorry.
goodness.
Sorry, I forgot.
Killing me,
It's got,
Sauce.
it's got a thing here.
Yeah.
What is going on? Who do we got with us
Reverted
so
to top
far?
chat.
My brother, Super Squirrel, my bourbon brother. What is going on, my man? Good to see you. See Bradley Jones, BDB in the house. Our girl D is here. What's up? I love how D, Mrs. I don't even know if you know this. I love how D, she's like, can I do the wrestling? But I know like nothing about wrestling. I'm like, D, you'll probably win in all honesty. Who else we got in here? We got Brian. I know we got Dog Pound coming in if he ain't here yet. Dog Pound probably should be here. I think Pop Pop and Ninny were coming in. Patty, there's our Colorado girl. Can everybody hear me okay? Because obviously, if you could tell, I'll kind of throw my hand up in there a little bit. But we are in the upstairs bedroom because that's pretty much all Big Daddy can go anywhere right now.
Yep.
So let me know if you can hear me, if the sound is okay. The picture, we tried to get as best as we can. Do you want to tap the screen? It looks a little blurry.
What resolution are you on?
Good point. Good point. Hold on.
I know. Tech wizard here.
Kayla in the house. I want Jason to help me, but he's outside. You can. You can. It might be a little tough. Patty, are you a big wrestling fan? That's amazing if you are. I didn't know if you were.
She's not going to play. She's
Oh,
here
you're not
for
gonna.
the fun.
Oh, you're not gonna play, guys. Everybody should try. Who cares if you're wrong? Well, so we're just giving people some time to get in. That looks better when I changed it to 720. Okay. Heather's in the house, our Cali girl. What's going on? So, Heather, is Charles going to be here? Yeah, that's good. Is Charles going to be here? Is he a wrestling fan? I don't know. Are you a big wrestling fan? Guys, tell me in the chat. Are you guys big wrestling fans? Are you coming here just to try to win something? Which is also awesome. Oh, Kayla, you don't have to do that.
Kayla.
Oh, I love you so much. Kayla says, don't be a Richard with a $10 woo super chat. Yeah, brother. That's right. I love it. Thank you so much. Truly appreciate you, Kayla. Patricia's like, Patty's like, I will know 0 answers. Brian, I'm kind of pumped to relive my childhood. Guys, I am going to tell you right off the bat, and we'll get started in a little bit, but I am going to tell you right off the bat, there are some questions that deal with newer wrestling, but not many. I don't watch too much new stuff. Here and there I'll catch it, but not too much new, so a lot of it is a little bit older. Heather's like, hell no, I don't know anything. Carrie's in the house. Carrie, what's going on? Thank you so much for coming in. And guys, I do want to say thank you to everybody who's been supporting the missus the last couple of weeks. She's done really good. She's done an awesome job. I'm hoping to be back next week. I go for my follow-up on Friday. So I'm hoping I will be back for the next live stream. So fingers crossed. That's what my fingers are definitely crossed. But who else we got? Heather said Charles has been drinking since noon. Nice. That's not good. Brian, I'm going for the silent assassin role tonight. Hey-o. Kayla, I missed slots. Gotta make up for it.
Aww.
Oh, good. BDB's like, Ange is greater than BD.
Aww.
D, you guys, you don't have to do that. You're such a sweetheart. Aww. D, with a $10, I just think you like hearing, woo, super chat. I am here for the fun. Love you guys. D, we love you so much. I can't wait to meet you. Our Iowa girl, Brandy's in the house. Randy, the slot wizard. Now, Randy's been talking a lot of stuff. He said he knows his wrestling. Uh-oh. So, hopefully he does. He says, hey, BD, big fella, I'm ready to rumble. I like it. Randy, I'm sure you know Ready to Rumble was a movie. I wonder if anybody else knows that wrestling hit from... I know it bombed at the box office, guys, but I liked Ready to Rumble. I thought it was hilarious. So we got Bradley Jones. Bradley, are you playing tonight? I hope you're playing, brother, because we got the rules in set. We should run it a little bit. Should run a little bit smoother than last time. Hopefully. Brian's like, I'm wearing my DX shirt and telling everybody I see to suck it. That's awesome. Just to get myself ready in the headspace because it's fun. Oh, Tina, Love Struck Gambling with a $20 woo super chat. Tina, I owe you a Ric Flair entrance. I just can't do it right now. But put on a roller derby so I have a chance. Oh, Tina, that's awesome. Guys, like I said, I would at least try to guess. You never know. And some of them I think you will be shocked that you know. So thank you so much, Tina. Love you to death, guys. Love Struck Gambling. If you have not seen Tina, if you don't know who Tina is, you got to check her out. Probably one of the sweetest people the missus and I have ever met. Yeah. Forget like one of the nicest people around. Probably the nicest girl that we have ever met. We appreciate it. And actually, Tina, I'm going to give you a little present here. Oh, you can't. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Oh, Tina, put in the chat if it's okay if I make you a mod. I can't do it right now, but I will. So, but yeah, definitely check her out. All right, guys, we've waited about 8 minutes, so I do want to go over the rules. We don't want any issues like you probably saw in our post over the last contest we ran, and I don't know how many of you have actually checked the description on this event, but if anybody calls us out for not having rules right now, then you are out of your mind, because we definitely have the rules posted in depth. Let's put it that way. But I'm going to go ahead and give you the basic rules, everybody. And what the basic rules are for tonight is we are going to make this simple. And I know that people are on different devices. This was our biggest complaint the last time we ran the game show Jeopardy style. The biggest complaint we had was that people were saying they were getting in first, but theirs was showing first and ours was not. So there was a delay. The first thing I do want to tell you is if you hit the bars at the top right, please make sure you're on all messages. So if you want to do that right now for me, that would kind of help us out. Please click the bars on the top right. Make sure you're on all messages, because that will help right off the bat. But just in case there is a delay, what we're going to do is we're going to go in order, everybody. So there are 2 rounds. And here are the categories for round 1.
Really quick,
theme songs.
Did Love Struck say yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Factions. Wrestlers unmasked, tag teams, and champions. So those are the categories for round 1. And what we're going to do, everybody, to not make it confusing, is we're going to go in order. So we're going to start on theme songs, go 1 through 500, then over to factions 1 through 500, and so on, till we are done with round 1. Now, we're just going to go in order so nobody has to pick. Now, the way that we're going to accommodate for people who might be on a slower internet service or delayed for whatever reason is once I read the category, now please listen to this, once I read the category, or the question I should say, I will say, Mrs., put up the green dot. I love Vanna White. When she puts in the chat the green dot, then you can answer. Please do not answer before the green dot. You do not have to rush. I want to say that again, everybody. You do not have to rush. You have 30 seconds to get your answer in. And the missus has a timer that she's keeping track. You will have 30 seconds to get your answer written in. So you don't have to rush. You don't have to be first. So there's no reason to rush or anything. So wait for the green dot. When 30 seconds is up, she will put a red stop sign, which she can show you right now. And once the red stop sign comes up, we are not taking...
It's just a red button.
A red button, okay. Once the red button shows up, we are not taking any answers after that. So then what we will do is the missus will go back in the chat, look at the answers, and once the red dot is up, I will show you or tell you the answer to the question. If you were correct, you get that many points, and I will be keeping score. So everybody can play, and everybody, you don't have to be first to go for the question. Now, due to the fact I am keeping score this way, and we're giving you a little bit more time, you do not lose points if you are wrong. So if you don't know, I would say at least guess, okay? Because you're not losing points for being wrong, okay? All right. I think we've waited long enough. I think we're at about 9:10, if I'm not mistaken. Mm-hmm. So why don't we go? Why don't we get going and have a good time, everybody? Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. I truly appreciate it. R.A. Jr., that's awesome. All right, you saw the craziness we had before. We got to be very specific, evidently. And I will tell you at the end of a round, at the end of a category, I will tell you who is in the lead point wise. I will actually give you the top three because at the end of the second round, the top three people make it to Final Jeopardy. Okay, so I will tell you who's in the lead at the end of each category. So not each question, each category. Once the categories go through. Okay? All right, everybody. Oh, is Avalon in here?
Now he is.
Oh, there we go. Avalon. All right, guys. So theme songs is first, and it's as easy as it sounds, everybody. All you got to do is I'm going to play a theme song, and you write in the chat whose theme song is it. But please wait for the green button, so you'll have time to think as well. So here we go. Whose entrance song is this? And I am going to try to make this as loud as I can. Mrs., please put up the green button. My lovely Vanna White.
There.
It is there. So go ahead and put your answers in. Are you counting? You have the time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ten seconds left. Three, two, one. All right.
All right, I see the red button, so we're going to go ahead and show the answer now that the red button is up. And the answer is the Ultimate Warrior, my favorite wrestler of all time. Mrs., who are we putting on the leaderboard?
We have Kayla.
And that's it?
That's
Kayla in the lead with a quick 100 points. Love it. See, look how easy this game is, guys. Awesome job. So we are going to move on to now theme songs for $200.
Oh, Kayla admits that was Jason.
Jason is a good man. If Jason is there, we miss you, buddy. I love Jason. He was awesome. So whose theme song is this? I gotta be honest, probably one of my favorite new wrestlers. Mrs. Green Dot, please.
Boom.
There's the green dot. Oh, we got answers coming in.
Oh, Super Squirrel gave a Hello Vixie shout out to Lovestruck. Five seconds. There's the red button.
All right, Mrs., let me know who did we have getting it right. I will show it real quick, by the way, because the Mrs., by the way, Mrs. doesn't know these. So
Some
she
of them I do.
You might know this one. Correct answer was Triple H.
All right, are you ready to take notes here?
Yes.
All right, Kayla.
Got it.
Brandy.
Got it.
Brian.
BDB. All right.
Pop and Ninny.
Pop in the house.
Wild Bill. Patricia.
Oh, Patty getting it
Honey,
right.
we got a lot here.
Sorry.
JH. Elizabeth Mullins. That is all.
Wow, awesome. We got some new people getting into the game. Awesome job, guys. See, I love it. Some of the people who are like, I won't know any. I think Patty was like, I won't know any. Great job, Patty. Nailing it down. BDB getting in there. I love it. All right, let's go to the 300-point question.
Hello, Scratch Master.
300-point question. And whose theme song is this? Oh, think about this one. Mrs. Green Button, please.
Boom!
The correct answer is...
Wait!
I didn't hit it.
What are you doing, man?
I didn't hit it. Guys, remember, Daddy has ADD.
Oh my gosh!
I love this. Oh, I see a ton of answers, but I'm going to let the missus keep track and keep me informed.
Oh, you're
Look at how many smart wrestling fans we got in there.
Or they're just copying the first answer they see.
Well, the first person could be wrong.
Okay.
Are we good?
Yes.
All right. Now, the correct answer, if you said it, the Hardy Boys. Probably, I'll tell you what, I actually saw the Hardy Boys versus Edge and Christian versus the Dudleys in the first ever TLC match. It was in Cleveland, and it was probably the greatest match I've ever seen live.
Okay.
Absolutely incredible.
Okay.
All right, I'm sorry, missus. Who do we have getting on the board?
Are you ready?
Yep.
We've got a lot.
All right.
Kayla.
Kayla. Is this Kayla or Jason killing it?
I don't know. Pop and Ninny.
Pop and Ninny. I knew they were big wrestling fans.
We got Jason Edward.
Jason in the house.
Got JH.
JH killing it.
D.
Our girl D. There we go.
Heather.
Callie Heather. Love it.
Brian. Elizabeth Mullins.
Elizabeth. She knows her wrestling. I like it.
Brandy, who even added in Jeff and Matt.
Oh, look at her. Look at Brandy killing it with both of them.
Brian went on to clarify Matthew and Jeffrey Hardy. And that is all.
Okay, and that's it. All right, we got some new people jumping on the board. Jason, Elizabeth Mullins killing it. I like seeing that. All right, guys, let's go. Now, remember, as we get to the higher point questions, it does get a little bit harder.
Hi, Slot Bandits.
Slot Bandits, what's going on? All right, guys, here comes this one. And I will be honest, these are a little tough. So don't kill the messenger. I gave you fair warning.
You timed out?
Yeah.
What the heck? See, you're talking too much.
I know. I'm a talker. That's what I do. Damn it.
How long is your freaking password, man?
It's pretty long.
Jeez.
That's what she said. All right, here we go. This one's a little tougher. Here we go. Mrs. Green Dot, please.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dum 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 dum.
Uh-oh. Everybody must be Googling.
I don't know how you would Google though. That's why I wanted music.
Okay,
I don't really know how you would Google the music unless it puts on their phone. Bradley Jones with the Buzz Sawyer. We're going old
10
school there.
seconds.
Kayla Captain Butthole.
She said that was going to be her answer if she didn't know. All right.
This one may have stumped some people.
Yeah.
All right, did any let me show the correct answer.
Well, yeah.
The correct answer, everybody, one of my favorite tag teams. The APA.
Oh, no.
That was Farouk and Bradshaw. Did anybody have that, missus?
Buzz Sawyer, Saha Bushwhacker. No.
Nobody. Oh, well, that was a 400-point question. That was tough. All right, guys, we are on 500. Last one for this category. Maybe this one.
Heather said, who the hell?
All right, here's the last one in this category. misses. Green button, please.
Hi, Matt's Gambling Slots. Brian said Farouk was a scary man.
Yeah, not lying there.
Ooh. Got some interesting guesses going on already.
This one was, I'll tell you what, this one, I will say, was a newer wrestler. He's not brand new, but he's newer generation. I actually thought he was underutilized. If you know who this is, I think he was underutilized. He was a very good wrestler. All right. The correct answer was Bobby Roode. Very underutilized wrestler.
Not Rick Rude?
No, Rick Rude was ravishing Rick Rude.
Mm-hmm. All right. We've got D.
Oh, our girl D. 500 points.
We got Brandy.
Brandy killing it.
Sorry. We got James Odell.
Oh, is James new? I don't think I... James, thank you for being here, buddy. That's a good question to come in on. That's a 500-pointer.
Got Patricia.
Patty, the girl who said she didn't think she'd know anything. Look at her.
And that is all, folks.
That's all? All right, everybody. That's the end of that first category. So I told you I would give you a point update after each category, just to keep it fair and honest. Our girl Kayla has 600 points. Brandy has 1,000. Great job, Brandy. BDB has 500. Pop Pop and Ninny have 500. Wild Bill, my boy Wild Bill has 200. Patty has 700. JH has 500. Elizabeth has 500. Jason has 300. D has 800. Callie Heather has 300. And James Odell with 500. So awesome job, everybody. We're going to move over to factions.
I was trying to write those down, but it didn't work.
Oh, I got it. I got it. All right, everybody. So we're going to move on to factions. If you don't know what factions means, that basically means it was a group of people who came together and they were known by their group name. So the way this one is going to run is I am going to give you the names of the individuals in the faction and you or something about the faction, and you have to tell me what the faction's name is. So for 100, here's the question. This faction made it very simple. If you weren't down with them, they had 2 words for you. Suck it! Green button misses, and everybody should get this one.
Ooh, you're going to have to specify how specific do you want your answer?
Oh, it's okay. I see what people are.
Yeah. Brian said it's my theme phrase. Lovestruck says me every roller derby practice.
Lovestruck, I love you. That's
Red button up. Lovestruck, if you are really into roller derby, Mama Mrs. really did participate in Cleveland roller derby back in the 80s.
All right, red button misses set is up. Correct answer, you know it. D Generation X or DX, take either one. Misses, who do we got?
We got a lot.
Yep.
Kayla.
Kayla.
Brian.
BDB, baby.
Pop Pop and Ninny.
Pop Pop, I knew you'd know that.
Brandy.
Brandy, got it.
Heather.
Callie Heather.
D.
Our girl D, love it.
James Odell.
James Odell.
Jason Edward.
Jason.
Bradley Jones.
Oh, our boy, the Mod Father, getting in the game.
And that is all.
All right, the Mod Father. I love it. Getting on the board. Very nice. All right, see how easy this category is? Let's move on to $200. Great faction in WCW that saw the turn of Hulk Hogan to Hollywood Hogan. Too bad it turned horrible when half of the roster in WCW became members of this faction. Green button misses.
Done. Tina, when we're done, I'll send you a picture of Mama Misses. Oh, no, she fixed it.
Oh.
Alrighty. Red button!
All right, guys. The correct answer was probably the second most famous faction in modern time. The NWO. I will take the New World Order if you wrote that out as well.
No, nobody did.
Nobody did? All right, missus. Who do we got?
Alright, you ready?
Yep.
Brian.
BDB.
Bradley Jones.
The Mod Father.
Pop and Ninny.
Pop and Ninny.
Slick Rick.
Oh, Slick Rick joining the group.
D.
You know he's the ultimate Firelink whisperer.
Okay.
Just saying.
Did you get D?
D. Yep.
Heather.
Callie Heather.
James Odell.
James Odell knows his wrestling.
Brandy.
Our girl Brandy's killing it, man.
Jason Edward.
Jason.
Brian.
BDB, or is there a different Brian?
Oh, he answered twice. Sorry.
Yeah, I think that's still the same.
He said in the WCW. Kayla.
Kayla.
Elizabeth Mullins.
Elizabeth Mullins.
And JH.
And JH. JH getting in there. Love it. He's up there. All right, let's head to the $300 question. And as I said, guys, as we get higher on the point value, it is going to get a little bit harder. 300-point question. This faction, led by Farouk, who we talked about earlier, with members like D'Lo Brown, Kama Mustafa, Mark Henry, and even The Rock was in this. What faction is it? Mrs. Green Button, please.
Green button. That's weird. The camera, auto-focused, and we're not even touching it.
No, it's good. It's focusing, at least.
Yeah, but it's weird that it went out of focus. Oh, maybe when you change slides. Everybody can see our wonderful ceiling fan in the reflection. Alrighty. Red button.
And there's the red button. All right, everybody, let's see the correct answer. The correct answer was the Nation of Domination. So, Mrs., can you please let me know who got the points for that?
Alright, just so you know, there are several answers that came in after the red button.
Oh, guys, we cannot take. We said, remember, that's why we give you the 30 seconds. Go ahead.
We got D.
Our girl D.
Got Pop and Ninny.
Pop and Ninny.
James Odell.
James Odell.
We got Bradley Jones.
The Mob Father knew that. Wow, I love it.
We got JH.
JH.
Brandy.
Brandy, still holding on to that lead.
We have an unhonorable mention. Kayla said Rock and Sock.
I did love that tag team, by the way.
Unfortunately, there were many answers that came after the red.
Oh, can't. So those were the only ones before the red button.
Right.
Okay, I'm going with you here. All right, guys. So let's move on to our $400 question. Our $400 question under factions. The WWF Vampire faction with the sweet entrance where they came up from the floor. I thought this was a very cool faction, by the way. Green button misses.
Green button.
Bradley Jones, I love that show. Dark Side of the Ring, I love that.
There's also a Dark Side of the 90s that's pretty cool.
Nobody cares about that one.
They talk about Saved by the Bell.
They do. But I do love Dark Side of the Ring. Anybody else besides Bradley Jones watch Dark Side of the Ring? Great documentary.
They're answering right now. They can't answer you
Sorry.
and answer the question. All right, red button.
I see a lot of correct answers.
Okay.
All right. So the correct answer is one of my favorite wrestlers of all times. Definitely my top 5 was in this. Edge. The correct answer is The Brood is correct.
Alrighty.
So, Mrs., who do we have?
Get ready. We
Yep.
got Kayla.
Kayla, this was 400, right?
Yep.
400, all right.
D.
Our girl D, love it.
You don't have to repeat every person.
I love shouting them out, saying good answer.
Jason Edwards.
I haven't gotten to talk to everybody in like 2 weeks, people. I'm going to shout you out.
Been in the chat. Oh my gosh.
Go ahead.
Jason Edward.
Jason.
Brandy.
Brandy killing it, man.
Brian.
BDB.
Bradley Jones.
Modfather, I love it.
Heather.
Callie Heather.
JH.
JH.
Slick Rick.
Slick Rick.
James Odell.
James Odell.
Elizabeth Mullins.
Elizabeth Mullins.
And that would be all, sir.
And that is all. Awesome job, everybody. I love seeing all these people. I think I saw BDBs like this is taking me back to my childhood. Guys, Christian and Edge were awesome. I loved this group, to be honest. All right, and our last one. This one, guys, I'm going to be honest. This is a very tough question. But this was probably my favorite faction of all time.
BDB said you forgot about Grangle.
Gangrel.
Gangrel. I'm sorry.
Here we go. Oh, look at this one, guys. Name all 4 members of the original 4 Horsemen.
Original?
The original 4 Horsemen. Mrs. with the green button. This one's going to take him some time to type.
Okay.
So we might want to go like 45 seconds.
Okay.
This one's going to take a little bit of time to type all of them.
That sounds good.
So you got to give me the 4 members of the original 4 Horsemen.
45 or 60?
Yeah, go a minute. Go a minute. Give them time. They got to type out 4 names, so give them time.
And this might take me a minute to say if everybody has all 4 correct.
Yep, Heather, the OG 4 Horsemen.
Oh.
R.A. Jr. What the hell?
Random unknown facts. Oh, excuse me. All right.
Okay.
5,
Heather.
4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. That was a full minute, everybody.
All right, guys, we gave everybody... I love Heather's answer. All of those guys. All right, guys, here is the correct answer.
Oh.
And one of them, definitely a top 5 wrestler, a favorite of mine, maybe my second favorite wrestler of all time. The Nature Boy. Woo! Ric Flair was one of them. It was also Arn Anderson, Ole Anderson, and Tully Blanchard were the names. So we're going to go through. Now, I did see a couple people put Anderson. They put 2 separate Andersons. And that's okay. I should have stressed give me the first, so I'll take that.
Okay. We got Bradley Jones.
Bradley Jones. I knew he was a freaking wrestling fan.
Let's see. JH.
JH.
Just wait. Oh, spelling error. Well, it's acceptable.
Right. If it's minor
Yeah.
spelling, that's fine. Who are
Wait.
you?
James Odell had Arn Anderson, Ric Flair, Toy Blanchard, Ollie Anderson.
Yeah, Tully. I think he just
Okay.
hit the wrong. So who was that?
That was James Odell.
James Odell.
D. I'm guessing that might have been a Google search.
What'd you say?
I said D. She had them all.
Oh, D. Okay.
Yes. Brandy.
Brandy.
Yeah, because
She.
Brian had a wrong person in there.
Okay.
And that is all.
That is all? All right. All right, everybody. So that is the end of the second category. So let me give you a little bit of an update here. Our girl Kayla is at 1,300 points. Brandy was our leader after the first round. I don't think she lost it. She has 2,500 points.
What?
BDB has 1,200. Pop and Ninny has 1,100. WB, if he's or Wild Bill, my boy Wild Bill, if he's still in here, he didn't get any, so 200. Patty, if she's still in here, is at 700. JH is at 1900. I think he came in late and he killed it. Our girl Elizabeth has 1100, and I know she came in late as well. Jason with 700. Our girl Dee with 2300. Dee killing it. Callie Heather is at 700. James Odell 1500. Mod Father Bradley Jones coming on strong has 1500. And Slick Rick with 600. Now remember, everybody, you want to be in the top 2. If you're in the top 2, you're good. I'm sorry, top 3. Top 3. Sorry. All right, so we're moving on to the next category. Wrestlers Unmasked. What this is I'm going to give you a masked wrestler, and you have to tell me who was in the mask. So who portrayed that masked wrestler. And they were all revealed at some time on television. So they all at some point were revealed. This is one of the trickier categories, I will be honest. So let's go with $100.
Oh, Dog Pound said he just woke up. Randy, the slot wizard, asked if the trivia started yet.
Randy, it did. So for $100, who was the Hurricane? Mrs. Green Button.
Green button. Brian, yes, our bedroom is blue.
We like blue. You want to see our we call it the murder room.
Don't call it that!
No.
Oh my god!
Not the murder room, our horror movie room. Let's be more specific.
That's much better.
Yeah, it's red. It's red.
Oh my god!
Yeah, don't anybody call the cops. That was a slip there.
Oh my god!
No Dexter in here, people. I promise.
Oh jeez. All right, it's red button time. As Big Daddy's gonna give the missus a heart attack. Okay, go for it.
I don't know if Wild Bill is being serious. Wild Bill, you can't be on a 20-second delay. If you are, you got to click to all messages. All right, the correct answer was Shane Helms was the Hurricane.
Ooh.
So, Mrs., who do we got?
We got a newbie. We got My Name's Jeremy.
Oh, my name's Jeremy.
All right. Ready?
Hold on, let me add him in.
Hurry up. We got a lot here.
Okay, relax. Go ahead.
All right, Kayla.
Kayla.
Pop and Ninny.
Pop and Ninny.
Bradley Jones.
Mod Father.
Dog Pound.
Yeah, this is his first question, I
Okay.
think. Said he woke up a little, so we got Dog Pound. Let me add him in. All right. Dog Pound. Good.
James Odell.
James Odell.
Brian.
BDB.
Brandy said Gregory Helms.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, you said Shane Helms.
Well, it was like he went by, I think it was his middle name.
Oh.
So
okay.
Greg Helms.
Okay,
yeah,
so
that's
Brandy.
good. Yeah, I'll take it.
All right. Elizabeth.
Elizabeth.
Mullins.
Yep.
I don't know. Okay. D.
D.
Heather.
Callie Heather.
JH.
JH.
Oh. Okay. Oklahoma Casino Reviews.
Oh, Oklahoma Casino Reviews in the house. What's going on, What's going on, guys? I thought they'd be in here. Seems like a wrestling fan. He had it. It's 100 points for him. Go ahead.
Slick Rick.
Slick Rick.
Randy the Slot Wizard.
Oh, Randy woke up. Must have had to take his pills in his asylum.
And SoCal Slots.
Oh, Miranda's in the house. What's going on?
James Odell said that there is a delay.
There is a delay. So, do you want to go a minute? Or how about 45 seconds?
Okay.
All right, guys, we'll bump it up to 45. There is a delay. That's why we tried to give 30. I didn't think we had that long of a delay. But we'll go to 45 seconds.
Yeah, just make sure that you're in the live chat, not top chat.
Right.
Make sure that you're all the way caught up to the right-hand side. Make sure that your little cursor, whatever you want to call it, is all the way over.
Miranda, that's fine. There's a lot of people who said they didn't know what they're doing who are leading right now. All right, guys.
OCR.
So
I was trying to abbreviate and I was reading too fast.
yeah, OCR. That's all you gotta say. OCR.
Sorry.
All right, guys. Thank you for the thumbs up, by the way. Appreciate you all for being here, hanging out with us. Let's go to the $200 question.
Hi, Mag.
Mr. America. Who played Mr. America? Mrs. Green Button.
Green button.
That's also why I tried to keep the questions where it's shorter answers, you know?
Oh, yeah. Ow.
Stacia, Scratch Master in here. Thank you guys for coming in. Testing your red button.
Not yet.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm saying, do you want to add them to a sheet?
Yeah, that's smart.
Yeah, duh. Final couple seconds. And red button. Alrighty.
All right, guys. The correct answer was Hulk Hogan. I don't know why he ever wore a mask, by the way. His goatee just hung out of the thing. So it made no sense to me. Or his mustache. All right, Mrs. Who did we have?
Alright, we got my name's Jeremy.
My name's Jeremy.
We got Dog Pound.
Yep.
OCR.
OCR.
We got D.
Our girl D.
Bradley Jones.
See, I knew my boy knew his wrestling information.
Pop Pop and Ninny.
Pop Pop.
JH.
JH.
Brandy.
Brandy.
Kayla.
Kayla.
Scratch Master.
Scratch Master.
Ready?
Yeah, go ahead. Scratch
Stacia.
Master. Stacia.
Elizabeth Mullins.
Elizabeth Mullins.
SoCal.
And SoCal.
That is all.
All right. Awesome job. We had a lot of people who knew that one. Who was before SoCal?
Elizabeth.
There we go. Thank you. All right, everybody. Moving on to our $300 question. The blue blazer.
Oh,
Green button.
Heather said the green button starts before the question gets asked.
Oh, okay. So you can do it after I read the name. So just wait for me to say green button. Then you can put it up.
Hi, Spirit in the Sky Blue.
Spirit in the Sky. What's going on? Thank you for hanging out. Coming in.
Okay.
Doris
Wait,
loves
I didn't
Tito.
put a button yet.
Yeah, I don't see a button, guys. Hold on. Hold on.
Okay. You ready for the button?
Yeah.
Okay. There we go.
All right. There's your green button. So put it after that one right there.
What? All right. And red button.
All right. I think a lot of people knew this. I saw a lot of RIPs in the chat. It was very sad, but the correct answer is Owen Hart. RIP to Owen. So, Mrs., who had Owen Hart?
All right. So after the green button, we start with OCR.
OCR. Got it.
Brian.
This was 300. BDB.
D.
Yep.
Brandy.
Brandy.
Kayla.
Kayla.
Slick Rick.
Slick Rick.
Bradley Jones.
Man, Mod Father. I love this. Love seeing his knowledge here.
Elizabeth Mullins.
Elizabeth Mullins.
Dog Pound.
Dog pound, hey!
Pop and Ninny.
Hold on, let me make sure. Dog pound, pop and ninny.
My name's Jeremy.
My name is Jeremy. Got it?
SoCal Slots.
SoCal Slots.
Jackpot Joe said he had a blue blazer 4-door. Let's see. Brian, I think already answered. JH.
JH.
James Odell.
James Odell.
Wild Bill.
Wild Bill.
Scratch Master.
Scratch Master.
Heather.
Callie Heather.
Let's see. OCR answered, I think, again. And Elizabeth Mullins, I think, answered again.
Okay, yeah, we already got them. Is that it?
Yep.
All right. There we go. Let's go on to our $400 question.
Hi, Walt Money.
Walt Money, what's up, buddy? This one's a little tougher. 4 and 500's a little tougher. Who played Mortis? Mrs. Green Button.
All right. I waited a second to hit the green button.
Well, this one's a little tougher.
Okay, well.
And as always, I didn't think I'd have to say this, but please don't use Google. But obviously we can't stop you.
Right. Alrighty. And stop.
The correct answer is nobody's better than Canyon. Chris Canyon is the answer. Mrs. Who did we have?
We got OCR.
OCR. Got it?
Pop and Ninny.
Pop and Ninny. Got
D.
it? Our girl D.
We got Bradley Jones.
Bradley Jones.
My name's Jeremy.
My name's Jeremy. Hang on, he's on the other page. My name's Jeremy. Got him.
James Odell.
James Odell on the first page.
Brandy.
Brandy.
JH.
JH.
Brian answered Luxaris.
What?
KLUCSARITS. I don't know what that is.
Clitoris.
No. Oh my gosh. KL.
Oh
Oh my gosh.
Wow. That's wrong. Yeah.
Elizabeth Mullins.
Elizabeth Mullins.
Stacey's Slot Channel.
Stacia.
Slick Rick.
Slick Rick.
Dog Pound. SoCal.
Dog Pound.
James Odell. And Scratchmaster.
And James Odell. All right, is that it?
That's it.
All right, guys. Nice job. One more in this category.
Bradley Jones, if I just answer Johnny Wad, do I get credit?
This wrestler was known as Black Scorpion. Mrs. Green Button.
Green button. When Kayla doesn't know, it's at something butthole.
Olivia Brown, what's going on? Thank you for coming in. We love you. If you're a wrestling fan, stay in, hang out.
If you're not, then just hang out.
Right. If you're not, then just hang out with the craziness.
All right. Time's approaching. Ready? And red button.
All right. The correct answer, and this one was actually interesting because if you Googled this one, it actually came up with two names. But only one of the names was shown on TV to actually be the Black Scorpion. And by the way, this was in WCW. The correct answer, woo! Ric Flair. He actually, some of you I saw put Sting, he actually feuded with Sting. He actually was Black Scorpion and drove Sting nuts for a couple months until he became unmasked. Mrs., who did we have?
We have OCR.
Got it?
All right. Let's see. No. D.
Our girl D. Got it?
We got Stacey's.
Stacia. Got it?
We got Dog Pound.
Dog Pound. It's too bad he woke up late there.
My name's Jeremy.
My name's Jeremy.
James Odell.
James Odell.
And Wild Bill.
My boy Wild Bill, baby.
Unfortunately, JH came in right after the button.
Oh. All right, guys, quick update here.
Oh, well, I'm yours before. I'm minus after.
Okay. JH, we have two chats running to be sure, and we're gonna go with JH. We see that you were before the red button on mine, which is on the my laptop. So we're gonna go with that. We're gonna give JH because he does appear to be ahead of the button on mine. All right, Kayla, you have 1,900 points.
AZ Wife says, don't know anything, just watching. Well, thank you for being here.
Brandy, 3,500 points. Killing it, Brandy. BDB with 1,600. Pop Pop and Nitty, 2,100. Wild Bill with 800. JH with 3,400. JH coming on strong. Elizabeth Mullins, 2,100. Elizabeth coming on strong.
Woo!
D had a great round. D took over the lead with 3,800. Hey! Callie Heather with 1,100. James Odell with 3,200. James Odell right up there. The Mod Father, Bradley Jones with 2,500. Our UFL Whisperer, Slick Rick with 1,400. We got My Name is Jeremy with 1,500, coming out strong. Dog Pound, too bad he woke up late, with 1,500, killing that round. OCR with also 1,500. I think they swept that round. SoCal Slots with 1,000. Stacia with 1,100.
James Odell said wasn't here for the start.
Oh, James, you're still running well right now, though. Scratch Master with 900. Great round, everybody. Now we're going to move on to tag teams. Ladies and gentlemen, it's exactly how it sounds. I'm going to give you the members. You give me the tag team. That's simple. So here we go. For $100 points, Hawk and Animal. I would say top 3 of favorite tag teams of all time for Big Daddy. Mrs. Green Button.
All right.
Kayla, you cracked me up. You definitely know when Kayla doesn't know.
When Jason doesn't know?
Yeah, that could be too.
That is time, folks.
I'm surprised nobody asked this in the chat. But I will take 2 answers. Either answer. Because the correct answer is the Road Warriors or the Legion of Doom. What a rush! Definitely awesome individuals. All right, Mrs. Who do we have?
We got Bradley Jones.
Bradley Jones, got it.
We got first time on the board, 420 unscripted.
420 unscripted on the board.
We have D.
Man, D, what is that? I thought you said you didn't know wrestling.
I bet D has a ringer.
Oh, she might have a ringer with her. There you go. Go ahead, I got D.
Dog Pound.
Dog Pound. Got it.
Heather.
Callie Heather. Callie Heather, got it.
Pop Pop and Ninny.
Pop Pop and Ninny.
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth Mullins.
Brandy.
Our girl Brandy.
My name's Jeremy.
My name's Jeremy. My name's Earl.
Road Warriors, Legion of Doom, James Odell.
James Odell.
You might have been one of the only ones that put that whole thing.
I put both, yeah.
Stacia's.
Stacia. Stacy is showing off her wrestling knowledge. I like it.
Scratchmaster.
Scratchmaster.
JH.
JH.
Wild Bill.
Wild Bill.
OCR.
OCR. Man, I think if OCR wasn't late, they'd be killing it too right now. Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right, next question, everybody. I gotta be honest. I toss around the Road Warriors, but I think this tag team, due to just everything about them, I'd probably say with Edge and Christian is up there as one of my favorites of all time. But Devon and Bubba Ray, green button misses. Oh, wait for the green button, guys. There's the green button. By the way, that's fine. Kayla, is that the what they added later in their careers? I don't know. We even extended the time.
I know. Couple more seconds. All right. There it is.
Oh, Pop Pop. It's not was up. It's Devon. Get the tables. Correct answer. The Dudley Boys. We will accept 3D. I know some of you were putting that. Mrs. Who do we have?
Okay. Sorry, I had to turn something off. We got James Odell.
James Odell.
My name's Jeremy.
My name's Jeremy.
Brandy. If you need me to slow down the way.
Brandy.
D.
D.
Elizabeth Mullins.
Elizabeth Mullins.
JH.
JH.
OCR.
OCR.
Bradley Jones.
Bradley Jones.
James Odell answered again.
Well, you already got him, right? Yeah.
Kayla.
Kayla.
Although she added anus.
Anus.
Slick Rick.
Slick Rick.
Scratchmaster.
Scratchmaster. When I say him, go ahead.
Pop Pop and Nitty. Sorry.
Pop Pop and Ninny.
Dog Pound. Did you get Dog Pound?
I will say it when I say got it. Got Dog Pound.
Okay, Stacia's.
Stacia. Got it.
Wild Bill.
Wild Bill.
Heather.
Heather. Callie Heather.
And that is all.
And that is all. Great job, everybody. All right, going to our $300 question.
James said I answered twice because it was before the green light.
Oh, there you go. Again, I loved this tag team. But who were Axe and Smash? Green button misses.
There it is.
All right, there we go. Do you want to lay down and I'll do it?
No. I don't know how I'm gonna sleep tonight.
Well, you're going to take that too.
Time is up. Red button.
James, you are right. There were 3, but that definitely came later. All right, the correct answer is Demolition is correct. And the third member was Crush.
Okay. Ready?
Yep,
My name's Jeremy.
got it.
Dog Pound.
Dog Pound, got it.
D.
D. Got it.
Bradley Jones.
Bradley Jones.
James Odell.
James Odell.
OCR.
OCR.
Stacia's.
Stacia.
JH.
JH.
420.
420.
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth Mullins.
Slick Rick.
Slick Rick.
Brandy.
Brandy.
Pop Pop and Ninny.
Pop Pop and Ninny.
Heather.
Heather. Callie Heather.
No,
Is that it?
that is it.
All right. Moving on. $400. 4 tag teams. Here we go. Ooh, this one's a little tougher, guys. Earthquake and Typhoon. Misses with the red or I'm sorry, the green button.
We start with green. Okay. There it is.
Kayla, that's why I love you.
The battery's about to die on that, just so you know.
I want this.
On the, yeah, mine.
Yeah.
All right, folks. And red button is up. What happens in California?
Yeah, I don't know why he's coming so delayed. I mean, yeah, we got to because it's after on both.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know why it's so delayed. All right, the correct answer was the natural disasters. Looking at the chat, man, I'm impressed. Some of you were crushing that out the ball, out the park.
Indeed.
All right, Mrs. Who did we have?
We have my name's Jeremy.
My name's Jeremy. Got it?
D.
Our girl D. D, you're gonna have to tell me later. Message me and tell me, were you using a ringer? Were you using a ringer, D?
We got 420.
420. Got it.
We got James Odell.
James Odell. Got it.
Dog Pound.
Dog Pound. Got it.
Pop Pop and Ninny.
Pop Pop and Ninny. Got it.
Slick Rick.
Slick Rick.
Natural disasters for Elizabeth.
Elizabeth Mullins.
Got JH.
JH killing it.
Got Brandy.
Brandy.
Got Stacia's.
I think Brandy was mad she lost the lead. Stacia got her.
OCR.
OCR, got him.
Bradley Jones.
The Mod Father himself.
Scratch Master.
Scratch Masters, got it.
Heather.
Callie Heather.
And James said, don't forget Jimmy Hart.
Oh, yes, Jimmy Hart. Jimmy Hart. James, keep that in mind, by the way, for round 2. All right, ladies and gentlemen, take a look. We are on to our last question for tag teams. Here we go. This one is tough, guys. This one's tough. The Barbarian and the Warlord. Mrs. Green Button.
It's up in the chat.
Go. Sorry to say this because I feel bad for you. It's delaying probably about a good 5-6 seconds.
Okay.
I just saw. So I'd say go about it. Or 50, yeah, more than that. This one's tough. Kayla, I love your answers best.
She's so funny. And the red button is up.
All right, there we go. So the correct answer was the Powers of Pain. So that was a tough one. Misses, who did we have?
We've got JH.
JH. Killing it, buddy. Got it.
My name's Jeremy.
My name's Jeremy. Got it.
We got D.
Our girl D. Hi.
OCR.
OCR, man. Oklahoma Casino Reviews. They know their wrestling. I like it.
Got 420.
420. Got it.
James Odell.
All right, he's on the other side. Give me a minute. James Odell. Got it.
Brandy.
Brandy.
Pop Pop and Ninny.
Pop Pop and Ninny.
Heather.
Heather.
Bradley Jones.
Bradley.
Dog Pound.
Dog Pound.
Wild Bill.
Wild Bill.
And Scratch Master.
And Scratch Master. Great job. That was a tough one. That was definitely a tough one there. All right. So let's get a... who was before Scratch Master? It was...
That was Wild Bill.
Wild Bill. Got it. All right. All right, guys. Quick point total update. And as I said, what I'm going to do to kind of move it along, I'm going to give you who's in the top 3. So let me go ahead and add these up.
If you don't care about point totals, now might be a good time to go out, come back in, make sure everything's up and refreshed.
Get a drink, stand up, stretch.
Wet your whistle. Refresh. OCR, there might not be enough time for that. Unless you have previously taken X-Lax. Kayla said it's too late for drink refills laying down. Slick Rick said trivia math is hard.
Hashtag trivia math.
James says it's whiskey time. OCR said, oh wait, I can take the phone. Just don't drop it. Pop up and then he lick a snazberry taste just like a snazberry. I've always wanted to know what a snozberry tastes like. Anybody? Heather said her phone's gonna die. No!
Oh no! The horror!
Do not Google it. James Odell, I might have to come to Ohio to get my new car. Kayla said OCR wrestling name. Captain Active Butthole. Heather, you still have time to get a charger because Big Daddy's still adding.
Yep, almost done.
There's a reason we have hashtag casino meth.
Alright, so got them all added up. Now we just got to see who the top 3 are. Going into the last category of this round.
OCR, he's not wearing shoes. Are you kidding? I thought you were done, man.
I added it up. I got to see who's the top 3 are.
Oh.
All right, we got it, guys. And right now, we don't have a tie. Interesting. All right, guys. In first place is Callie D. Our girl D in first place with 5,300 points. D, that is awesome. In second place is our Iowa girl Brandy with 5,000 points. And in third place with 4,900 points is JH. Now, we got a lot of people that's very close to them, but they are in the top 3 going into the final category of round 1. And the final category, everybody, as you can see, is champions. So I'm going to give you a detail of a championship. You have to tell me who was it. That's simple. There we go. For 100. Longest reigning WWF Tag Team Champions. Now, it could be a recent tag team, so it would be WWE, but I hate WWE, so that's why I put WWF on everything. So, green button misses.
It is up. James Odell asked if there's a final Jeopardy.
Well, we have another round, which is like this, and then there is a final Jeopardy, but that's only for the top 3. I like this. If you want the gift card, you got to put the work in.
Those are 2 different clues. Okay. I was just making sure that they didn't go by another name. Sitting like this feels best for that, but my back and my hips are killing me. Oh, I'm dying. There's the red button.
All right, guys. We had a variety of answers, but the correct answer is the Usos. And that actually is recent. Like I said, I don't watch too much recent wrestling, but that actually I know was recently. Who do we have, Mrs.?
All right, we got 420.
420.
Got James Odell.
James Odell. I did see James put a comment. He's like, I need to be here on time.
We got Heather.
Heather. Callie Heather.
D.
Man, D's killing it.
Brandy.
Brandy is too.
OCR.
OCR. I'm not shocked that he's a big wrestling fan.
And Elizabeth Mullins.
And that's it?
Yep.
Wow. These tough ones are the ones I think that separate the pack a little bit.
Others were New Day.
You know what? If I didn't look it up, and yes, I looked it up. If I didn't look it up, I would have thought New Day.
And
that would have been my guess.
Slick Rick had guessed Briscoe Brothers.
Yeah, I saw that, Slick Rick. I did look this up, guys. Trust me, you can look it up yourselves. But that tag team, Slick Rick, is even before my time.
JH said Luke Graham and Tarzan.
Yeah, I'm not sure who that is. Yeah. All right, guys, $200 question. Ooh, interesting. Who was the first ever hardcore champion? And I do mean in WWF. So don't say like ECW was hardcore and all that. The first ever hardcore champion when it was a title in WWF. Mrs. Green Button.
Boom! James Odell, you looked it up. Let's see. Slick Rick, what are you trying to say, BD? I'm old.
Slick Rick.
Pop Pop and Nitty said, nope, it's New Day. They beat Usos by 1 week. Recount.
I did look it up. I mean, and that's the one I got. All right, guys, be careful. If well, I should have said that before. That's my fault.
So the Usos had it for 622 days. New Day had it for 483 days.
Yeah, I didn't even think it was close when I looked it up.
All right, there's the red button.
Red button. All right, guys, the correct answer, and this was my fault. I will take the blame because I forgot to say, I know there were the 3 faces of Foley, and I did forget to say I wanted the character that he was when he won this.
Wow.
So if you said Mick Foley, I will take it, but I was looking specifically for Mankind.
All right.
Mankind, I would probably say Mankind was my favorite face of Foley. I did like Mankind. So if they said Mick Foley or Mankind, I'll take it.
All right. We've got, my name's Jeremy.
Got it.
We got 420.
420, got it.
Got James Odell.
James Odell. I know James is right behind the leaderboard.
We got Bradley Jones.
Bradley Jones.
Dog Pound.
Dog Pound.
We got Slick Rick.
Slick Rick.
OCR.
OCR.
D.
Our girl D.
Who said Mick Foley Mankind?
Hold on. We got,
That was D.
yeah, Slick Rick, and that was D. D had them both.
Did you have OCR?
Yep, OCR.
Okay. Brandy.
Brandy.
JH.
JH.
Stacias.
Stacia.
Pop Up and any? No. They said Buddy Rogers.
Yeah, I don't. It
Elizabeth
wasn't it.
Mullins.
Elizabeth Mullins.
Wild Bill.
Let me get Elizabeth. Wild Bill, my
and
brother.
Heather.
And Heather.
Oh, KDC just joined us.
KDC, what's going on? She's a Huff and Puff Killer. That would be her wrestling name. Huff and Puff Killer. Who was the very last one you said? I just want to make sure.
I said Heather.
Heather, yes, I have Heather. All right, guys, here we go. For 300 on Champions. Wow. Yeah, there's a delay now. I'm seeing it.
How much?
I'd say a good 10 seconds.
Why?
I have no idea why I'm looking off of there.
No. That, honey, it's coming up exactly the same.
No, look, I just clicked this. It's not turning.
Oh, the video.
The video is, yeah, I don't know. So we may have to go a minute. It's not going. All right, sorry guys. $300 question. Longest reigning women's champion, and again, this is WWF. So the longest reigning women's champion, Mrs. Hit the green button. And guys, we are going to go a full minute just to let you know because I just counted. There's roughly about a 10-second delay. So those of you that were saying it was delayed, I do see the delay. So we're going to go to a minute. That way when you take it off the 10-second delay, it'll be 50 seconds, which is ultimately where we want it anyway.
Should we wait to hit the green button until we see the question on ours?
That would take it out there.
Huh?
That would take it out there. Like that would cross out the...
TX Gamble says, "Hey, Big Papa."
What's up, Texas Gamble? I love it when you call me Big Papa. Texas Gamble, guys, is coming up on BDSlots. His first ever Tokyo Tea Challenge. Texas Gamble will be going live from that event. Can't wait for it. I'm setting my schedule around that. Can't wait.
There's the red button.
All right, and we got the red button. So the missus does have the red button up. All the answers are in.
We got a couple different answers going on.
We did. I saw a lot of Charlotte Flairs. She's getting up there, but right now she is not the longest reigning. The correct answer is the fabulous Moolah. Not Invaders Return from the planet Moolah. The fabulous Moolah. Mrs., who did we have?
We have Bradley Jones.
Bradley Jones.
We have D.
Oh, KDC's been a member of the Mrs. Wine Mixer for 2 months. Daddy, I like ye. I love this game. I hope you're all having a good time. This took me a while to come up with, guys. Fact-checking answers, going over everything. So I definitely hope you enjoy it. I'm having a good time. I hope you are too. I did this on a Monday night to try to not conflict with people who I knew were going live. So I do apologize. It's a little bit later if you're on the East Coast. But this seemed to be the best day, I guess. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Mrs. So I got Bradley Jones.
Okay. D.
D.
Dog Pound.
Dog Pound. Got him.
Got Slick Rick.
Slick Rick.
Brandy.
Brandy.
James Odell.
We got James Odell.
Heather. Wild Bill.
Callie Heather. Wild Bill.
And that is all, folks.
And that is it. All right. All right, guys, let's go on to our $400 question. And the $400, you probably could guess this, going by championships.
Hold on, it's not on the screen yet.
We'll wait to do the green one. Yeah. The longest reigning intercontinental champion is who? And again, remember, we're talking WWF. Mrs. Green Button.
Boom.
And again, guys, remember, we are taking first answers.
Why did you do it first?
Some I think are switching.
Most if they switch, they retract, I've seen. Okay, red button is up.
All right, so the correct answer, because we got a couple different ones, but the correct one, and like I said, ladies and gentlemen, I made this game sitting around last week, so I did look these up to make sure I was correct, and according to the sites that I was looking up, and no, it was not Wikipedia, the longest reigning, because I see a name that I'm not 100% sure who he is. I'm assuming he's a new guy, because I don't really know him, but the correct answer is the Honky Tonk Man. And I do know the Honky Tonk Man. I don't know who Gunther is. He's got to be new. But it is still, maybe he's the Intercontinental Champion now, I don't know. But the Honky Tonk Man still currently holds the record. So, Mrs., who had the Honky Tonk Man?
We got Dog Pound.
Dog Pound.
We got Bradley Jones.
The Mod Father.
We got D.
D. Got it.
420.
420. Let me add that in. I didn't have 420.
Yes, you did.
No, I don't have points down for that.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
James Odell.
James Odell.
Got Brandy.
Brandy.
Got JH.
JH.
Elizabeth Mullins.
Elizabeth Mullins.
Pop Pop and Ninny.
Pop and Ninny.
Heather.
Heather.
And that's it.
That's it. All right.
There were a
Great
few
job.
after the red button.
Oh, don't want that. All right, guys. Going on to the last question for this category.
Hello, Slot Crush.
Slot Crush, thank you for coming in. This one is, I will be honest, it's a little bit tricky. I don't know why I didn't put WWF for like the other questions. I did on this one. The longest reigning WWF World Champion. So the longest reigning WWF World Champion. Mrs. with the green button.
There it is. Whoop, there it is.
Kayla. World longest butthole.
We don't talk about Bruno. No. I don't even know if that's the right answer. I have no idea.
I don't think you've even heard of that person.
Bruno?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I've. Bruno's more from even before my day, but I know who he is.
Yeah, wrestling started with my uncle when I was a kid.
Right.
For me, like in my life. All right, red button is up.
Slot Crush, Hulk for everything. The correct answer. I did see a couple Roman Reigns, and it is not Roman Reigns yet. The correct answer is Bruno Sammartino. Is correct. So, Mrs. Who had? If they had Bruno, that's fine. But who?
Yeah, correct.
That's correct.
Bradley Jones.
Of course.
Dog Pound.
Dog Pound. Oh,
If they just say Bruno.
Bruno's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
My name's Jeremy.
My name's Jeremy.
James Odell.
James Odell.
Slick Rick with a San Martino.
Oh, hey.
J.H.
J.H.
Pop and Ninny.
Pop and Ninny.
Elizabeth Mullins.
Elizabeth Mullins.
Brandy.
Iowa girl Brandy.
That would be all the correct answers. And Dougie just joined and said, sorry, I'm late.
Oh, Dougie, what is up, brother? Thank you for coming in. Guys, I'm going to pose a question to you, okay? And we're going to take the majority in the chat. I will give you two options. I have another round. It's got 5 categories, 5 questions in each round. I will leave it up to you because I know it's a Monday night. If you're on the East Coast, it's a little bit later. So do me a favor. Put in the chat if you would like to do, if you want to do round 2, just put round 2. If you would like to go to the final Jeopardy question with the top 3 right now, just put top 3. So we're going to look in the chat and we're going to go with the majority. So a lot of you, because I'll tell you the top 3 right now is there's about 5 or 6 people that are very, very close to the top 3. So put in the chat. What do you think? Is it too late? Is it?
So far we're 6 to 3, I think.
Heather, you can't have both. And Wild Bill, I don't know what no means.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, there we go. Wild Bill to the top 3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're tied at 6-6 right now.
Are we tied? Guys, it's 6-6 right now.
And there's 24 in the chat.
Great. Pop said play the whole game. D said top 3.
No, D already answered. Bradley Jones already answered.
Oh, okay. Well, Bill Craven Moorhead. Heather says round 2. All right. I think with that round 2 by James, that
No,
takes
James
the lead.
already answered.
Oh, did he? Well, let me add up and see where.
But with Heather's answer of round 2, that adds more. Joshua Stoker says round 2. So that's 2 more over there. 1 answer only. Kayla said I'm running out of butthole jokes. Kayla, change them to anus. Slot Crush said do round 2, but less time to answer.
Well, we have a delay is our problem.
Right. Slot Crush, we increased the time to answer because there's a slight delay. Slot Bandit said I had the pleasure of smoking a cigar years ago with Bruno.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
Heather said I'm running out of cords. Wild Bill will arm wrestle anyone for the win.
Guys, I'm doing the point totals now since round 2. They want to go the whole way, honey. The whole way for the money. For the gift card.
Well, most people do. The majority that do. If only there were a better way to keep score. Heather said she'll wrestle anyone with one eye. Oh, goodness.
All right, almost done here.
James said there will probably always be a delay. Now it always happens. Slap Bandit said one of my employees was a wrestler, Big Bully Busick.
Oh, yeah.
And was great friends with Bruno, met at a restaurant and hung out one night.
All right, guys, we got it all added
Pop
up.
and Nitty said, I still have the Target gift card. I don't have a Target around me. You can use it on Target.com. Or give it as a gift.
Okay, guys, you're not going to believe this. We had somebody jump into the top 3.
Oh, Kayla said, fun fact, my bonus dad went to school with Body Jesse Ventura.
Jesse the Body Ventura.
I'm saying it how she said, the Body
Oh.
Jesse Ventura. I am reading quote unquote verbatim.
All right, guys, so the top 3 currently, and I mean, there's 3 people right by these individuals. But the top 3 right now are in first place. Our Iowa girl, Brandy, took over the lead with 6,500 points. And again, guys, the points for Final Jeopardy will not matter. I'll explain that when we get there. But the points are to get you to Final Jeopardy. Our girl D is in second with 6,300. And James Odell jumped up on the board with 6,200. So he actually is a couple hundred ahead of JH, who is at 6,000. Okay, so we are going to do what everybody wants to do, and that is we are going to go to round number 2.
Woo!
And here are the categories for round 2.
Oh, Spanglish just joined in.
Spanglish, what is going on?
Or she just said hi.
Here are the categories for round 2. And guys, look, the points are doubled in round 2. But we have another theme song category, because I think that's kind of a cool category. Help separates. Before they were famous. That's an interesting category that I'll explain in a little bit. Managers is a category. Jobbers, and if you are a big wrestling fan, you know what jobbers are. And finishers. So those are our second round categories. Let me cue up the music for the theme songs, and we're going to go in order.
Well, Bill says this is under protest. Read your bylaws, LOL.
Wild Bill, I'll give you credit if you read all of those. All right, so theme songs, everybody. So name the wrestler who has this theme song. Mrs. Green Button, please.
Boom!
That's the song Big Daddy. You can't say Big Daddy when I wrestled. But everybody did say that's the song I should have went with. Just saying. I love how Slot Crush, the answer to everything is Hulk Hogan.
She said she was going to do that.
I know. That's awesome. Spanglish, thank you so much. I appreciate that. No problem. Yeah. Yeah. You know.
Oh, typos are no problem. Oh, because D originally said John Michaels. All right, there's the red button.
All right, correct answer. Of course, HBK, Shawn Michaels is correct. Mrs., who did we have?
All right, so D admits that she had a typo. She typed John Michaels and meant Sean.
Okay, she had Michaels, though?
Yes.
All right, we'll do that.
My name's Jeremy had HBK, Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, the whole thing. Look at him. Go ahead.
Brandy.
Brandy.
Ready?
Yep.
Slot Crush.
Slot Crush. Go ahead.
Dog Pound.
Dog Pound. Go ahead.
Pop Pop and Ninny.
Pop Pop and Ninny.
Bradley Jones.
The Mod Father. I am impressed, Mod Father. Because you're right there. He's right there. Mod Father's right in the running.
Yep. Ready?
Yep.
Slick Rick.
Slick Rick.
Heather.
Callie Heather.
James Odell.
James Odell.
Joshua Stoker.
Joshua Stoker. Go ahead.
Heather.
You already said Heather.
Oh, she answered twice. Oh, she wrote out one time it was HBK and one time Heartbreak Kid.
Gotcha.
Elizabeth Mullins with Shawn Michaels.
Elizabeth Mullins.
JH.
JH.
Wild Bill.
Wow, Bill.
And that be it.
And that is it. All right. Next theme song for 400 doll hairs. Here we go. Mrs. Green Button, please.
Boom.
Boom shakalaka.
Oh, we got some varying answers. Oh, never mind. Stop purchasing Hulk Hogan. JYD. Is that Keith Kevin Owens? Okay. Some people use nicknames and I don't know them. But I know Kevin Owens.
Kayla, heavy metal guitar riff bottle.
Red button.
All right, correct answer is KO, or we will obviously accept Kevin Owens. Mrs., we did have a few different answers there.
We did. All right, ready?
Yep.
We got D.
D.
We got Brandy.
Brandy.
James Odell.
James Odell. Got it.
JH.
JH.
My name's Jeremy.
My name is Jeremy. Got it.
Slick Rick.
Slick Rick.
Elizabeth Mullins.
Elizabeth Mullins.
Joshua Stoker.
Joshua Stoker. Got it.
Dog Pound.
Dog Pound.
Beep. That's all, folks.
All right, guys. Next question for 600. Who can name this awesome theme song? Mrs. Green Button, please.
Boom.
Slot crush. I love it.
Cracking me up. That is time.
All right, the correct answer. I get why people said Cactus Jack because of the car, but it was not Cactus Jack. It was Reza Ramon.
Ready?
Yep.
All right, we got D.
D, crushing it.
We got James Odell.
James Odell.
Bradley Jones.
Bradley Jones.
Joshua Stoker.
Joshua nailing it. He came out.
Mm-hmm.
If he was here earlier, he might have.
Randy.
Brandy.
Dog Pound.
Dog Pound.
Wild Bill.
Wild Bill.
J.H.
Wild Bill. J.H.
Heather.
Heather. Callie Heather.
Pop and Ninny.
Pop and Ninny.
Slick Rick.
Slick Rick.
And Elizabeth Mullins.
Elizabeth Mullins. Great job. I thought that one would be a little more tricky. All right. So $800 question is up. Who is this? Mrs. Green button, please.
Boom.
This one's a tough one. This one's a tough one. Hulk Hogan After Dark. Slaka, I love you.
Wow, we're getting answers all over the board.
Tina Lovestruck, we love you. Thank you so much for coming in. Truly love you. Wow, we are getting answers all over. This is a tough one. This is a tough one.
All right. That is time.
I'll be honest, guys. Looking at the chat, I don't think anybody got it.
Oh.
The missus will tell me, but I don't think anyone got it. Guys, that wrestler was Hardcore Holly.
Any other names that they went by?
Bob. If anybody put Bob Holly.
Not even close.
Did anybody? I
No.
didn't see anybody.
Nope.
All right, guys. Nobody getting that one correct. Yeah, Slot Crush is like, oh, I was right there. It had 2 H's. You're right. All right, that was a tough one. This one's a tough one, too. It's round 2. We step up the toughness a little bit here. Who is this? Mrs. Green button, please.
Wait, that wasn't one of the same ones.
Nope. The missus thought that was the same one, guys. As another one we've done. It is not the same one, I will say that.
Ooh, for a second I thought I didn't put the green button. I did though.
It's a tough one. This one's a tough one.
Really loud radio static.
I will be honest, guys. If you listen to the very end, that gave you a hint. The very end of the song was the hint.
That's time, folks.
All right, and I'll be honest, I looked through the chat. I don't see it.
Uh-oh.
The correct answer is Finn Balor, or I would have accepted the Demon. At the very end, if you listen, that's where his like dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. But when he's the Demon, it has that heart sound at the beginning. So that was a tough one. So I don't know. Nobody had Finn Balor or the Demon. All right, let's move on to before they were famous. Now, ladies and gentlemen, for this category, before they were famous, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a wrestler before they were well known. You have to give me who were they when they were well known. Okay? So, Brandy's like, he's my favorite. He's like demonic music. Makes sense. Here we go. Before they were famous. Isaac Yankem, DDS. So, who was now Isaac Yankem was a persona that he used before he became his famous persona. You have to tell me who was the famous persona. Mrs. Green Button.
There it is. The dentist. Hulk the cameo.
Slot Crush, I love it.
Oh gosh. I think I might love Slot Crush's variation.
Slot Crush is giving some good variations there.
And that is time!
Yeah. All right, the correct answer is Kane was the more obviously well-known. Saw a lot of people got that right. Mrs., go ahead.
We got My Name's Jeremy.
Got it.
Dog Pound.
Dog Pound.
James Odell.
James Odell.
Got Heather.
Callie Heather.
D.
Our girl D.
Brandy.
Brandy knows her wrestling.
Bradley Jones.
Bradley Jones.
Pop and Ninny.
Pop and Ninny.
Slick Rick.
Slick Rick.
Elizabeth Mullins.
Elizabeth Mullins.
Wild Bill.
Wow, Bill.
And Joshua Stoker.
Joshua Stoker. I think if Joshua was here earlier, he'd be crushing this one. All right, guys, moving on to our next wrestler or before they were famous. And this wrestler's name before they were famous was Mean Mark Calloway. Mrs. with the green button, please. So is everyone else.
Yep. I wasn't looking at the chat though. I had my head. Okay, listen. Marky Mark in the funky butthole.
I think Jason might have went to sleep.
It's possible. When they realized that this became a 3-hour event.
I'm trying to keep up with Big Slaughter.
Oh God.
Trying to keep up with Big Slaughter. Slot Crush. Hulk, your mama so ugly, Hogan.
There's the red button.
All right, the correct answer, The Undertaker.
One of the storylines was that they were brothers.
Oh yeah, Kane and The Undertaker. Yeah.
Yep.
That's why he was named Kane. Get it? Cain and Abel. All right, who had it, Mrs.?
Bradley Jones.
Bradley Jones. Got him.
My name's Jeremy.
My name is Jeremy.
Got it.
This was 400. Nope. Go ahead.
Dog Pound.
Dog Pound.
Pop Pop and Ninny.
Pop Pop and Ninny.
D.
D.
James Odell.
James Odell.
Heather.
Callie Heather.
Brandy.
Brandy.
Slick Rick.
Slick Rick.
Elizabeth Mullins.
Elizabeth Mullins.
J.H.
J.H.
Wild Bill.
Wow, Bill.
Joshua Stoker.
Joshua Stoker.
And that be all.
And that is it. Great job, everybody. All right, let's go to our $600 question.
J.H. Yep. That was in before the red button.
Yep, Joshua, we got you, buddy. J.H., we got you. All right, our next person is, before they were famous, they were called Mabel. Who is their famous or more well-known wrestling name? Mrs. Green Button.
There it is.
My name's Jeremy, yeah. That's why they did Kane and Undertaker's brothers, and that's why they called him Kane. Because when they brought him out, they were going for the whole Cain and Abel thing. Kayla, Farmer Good Wife Butthole. And there is the red button. I think JH is having some issues. I don't know why. He's seeing questions out of order, I think. All right, guys, the correct answer, and actually I will take 2 for this, is Viscera, or, we had to get a Big Daddy in there, or Big Daddy V. I will take either one, because he was known as both of those. So, Mrs., who had it?
All right, we got, my name's Jeremy.
My name's Jeremy with the $600 answer. Go ahead.
We got Dog Pound.
Dog Pound.
We got Slick Rick.
Slick Rick.
Oh, wait, sorry. Yeah, go ahead with Slick Rick.
Yep.
Brandy.
Brandy.
Okay, we got Pop Pop and Ninny.
Pop Pop and Ninny.
Bradley Jones.
Bradley Jones.
Elizabeth Mullins.
Elizabeth Mullins.
We got James Odell already.
James Odell. No.
Oh, okay, James Odell.
James Odell.
And Wild Bill.
Wow, Bill. All right, guys. On to the $800 question. Oh, this one's tricky. This one's tricky. Who was the prototype before he became more well-known? Mrs. Green Button.
There it is.
Lay down, get ready, get to watch.
Doing this. JH, the red button has not come up yet. Oh, he's saying that this came up before the prior red button? I
don't know.
Okay, there's the red button for this one.
All right. The correct answer is John Cena, baby. Who had John Cena, Mrs.?
I don't know. I can't see any of the answers. Can't see.
Oh. I was like, what? What are you talking about?
Wow, he missed that joke. Okay, we got My Name's Jeremy.
My name's Jeremy. Got it?
We got Dog Pound.
Dog Pound.
Joshua Stoker.
Joshua Stoker.
Slick Rick.
Slick Rick.
Pop Pop and Ninny.
Pop Pop and Ninny.
Brandy.
Brandy.
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth.
James Odell.
James Odell.
D.
Our girl D.
Bradley Jones.
Bradley Jones.
Slot Crush cheated. No, fully admitted. So. JH.
JH.
Heather.
Heather.
And Wild Bill.
Wild Bill. All right. Nice job, everybody. All right, the $1,000 question in this round.
JH, are you caught up with us?
Now, I will tell you on this one, as you can see, it is the Repo Man. Some would beg to differ that the person who played the Repo Man, the other character was, some people think the Repo Man was bigger than the other character. I completely disagree. So the Repo Man came after his more famous character. So keep that in mind. Mrs. Green Button.
There it is. Mr. Soy.
Slot Crush stole your car, Hulk Hogan.
What about Kayla? Tow truck expert.
Kayla. He's gonna tow truck your butthole.
Not getting many answers on this.
Guys, remember, I'm not looking for the guy's name. I'm looking for his character. I think some people are putting his real name.
JH, sometimes we are getting it right before. And here comes the red dot.
Yeah, JH, we're seeing you before now. Before the red button. Okay, guys. And again, I think some of you weren't really getting it. I did not want the guy's real name. The character he played before Repo Man that was actually more famous than Repo Man was Smash from Demolition. He was actually Smash in the tag team Demolition. So, Mrs. I know not many had that. That could be a game changer. That was a 1,000-point question.
Oh.
Who had Smash?
We got Bradley Jones.
Bradley Jones.
We got Pop Pop and Ninny.
Pop Pop and Ninny.
We got D.
D? I'm going to have a talk with D.
And that was all before the red button.
Oh, that changed some things. Wow. My name's Jeremy. Didn't this dude train the Hardys? I thought he said run a train.
Oh, jeez. Because we are also giving 45 seconds on each.
Yep, we're giving longer, guys, because I see there is a delay. All right. So we're moving on to managers, guys. That's kind of as easy as it sounds. I'm going to give you a hint about a manager. You got to tell me who the manager is. So for 200, who was the manager that they claim, or that's nickname was Mouth of the South? What was that manager's name? Mrs. Green Button? James Odell, I don't think he was. I don't think Repo Man was bigger than Smash. Demolition was a multi-championship tag team. Repo Man, did he even hold titles? If he did, it wasn't long. Kayla. All right. Correct answer. I think everybody knows this. Jimmy Hart. He was the Mouth of the South. Who'd you have, Mrs.?
All right, we got My Name's Jeremy.
Yep.
Bradley Jones.
Yep.
Doug Pound.
Yep.
Pop Pop and Ninny. 'Cause we got my name's Jeremy. Bradley Jones. Doug Pound. Pop Pop and Ninny. 'Cause we got my name's Jeremy. Bradley Jones. Doug Pound. Pop Pop and Ninny. 'Cause we got my name's Jeremy. Bradley Jones. Doug Pound. Pop Pop and Ninny.
Pop, and Ninny. I'll name them when I say it.
D.
D.
James Odell.
James Odell.
Brandy.
Brandy.
Oh, Slick Rick said Bobby the Brain Henman.
No, that's wrong.
Heather.
Heather.
Wild Bill just said Jimmy.
Jimmy Hart, yeah, that's
Elizabeth Mullins.
Elizabeth Mullins.
Joshua Stoker.
Joshua Stoker.
And that is all.
That is all right. Moving on to question number 2 for 400 points. Manager that always carried a tennis racket. Who was the manager that always carried him a tennis racket? Mrs. Red Button.
Green button.
Green Button. Red wouldn't make too much sense right now. I mean, you're not gonna.
Red buttons up.
All right, correct answer. Heather's like McEnroe. Is Jim Cornette is correct. Who had Jim Cornette, Mrs.?
All right, we got Bradley Jones.
Bradley Jones.
My name's Jeremy.
My name's Jeremy.
Dog Pound.
Dog Pound.
D.
D.
Heather.
Heather.
James Odell.
James Odell.
Joshua Stoker.
Joshua Stoker.
Slick Rick.
Slick Rick.
Elizabeth Mullins.
Elizabeth Mullins.
Brandy.
Brandy.
Pop and Ninny.
Pop and Ninny.
Heather.
Heather.
And that is all.
And that is all. All right. Nice job. Next question 4. And I know what some of you are thinking. Big Daddy, you're not reading these after each category for the points. We're just going to keep going, guys. Keep trucking through. And then that way we'll just read it at the end. For 600, who was known by just the brain? Mrs. with the green button.
Green button. Oh, the last one. Did I say Heather?
Oh, Ron Gambles, thank you for stopping in. Yeah, we got Heather.
Okay.
Thank you for stopping in, Ron Gambles. Not a wrestling fan, though, huh? Slot Crush, Hulk Hogan's manager for sure.
I'm going to laugh if one of these answers is Hulk Hogan.
Kayla, smartass.
Smartass, dumbass. Others than I'm just writing everybody's answer. And here comes the button.
All right, the correct answer is Bobby the Brain Heenan. Mrs., who had Bobby the Brain Heenan?
All right, so D had Bobby.
Bobby.
My name's Jeremy.
Yep, my name's Jeremy.
Bradley Jones.
Did Dogtown have it?
I'm not there yet, man.
Okay, Bradley Jones.
Jeez. Threw me off, man. Alright, I said D. I said my name's Jeremy. Bradley Jones. Slick Rick.
Slick Rick.
Pop and Ninny.
Pop and Ninny.
Joshua Stoker.
Joshua Stoker.
James Odell.
James Odell.
Wild Bill.
Wild Bill.
Dog Pound.
Dog Pound.
Elizabeth Mullins said Bobby Janum. I think Elizabeth meant Heenan.
Okay, she had Bobby, so
Yeah.
probably. All right, so Elizabeth Stoker,
Yep.
Elizabeth
Elizabeth
Mullins.
Mixing up names here.
I am.
Ready?
Yep.
Bobby. Heenan. For Brandy Joe. Brandy.
Brandy.
Jean.
That it?
Did I say Heather?
Heather? No.
Heather, who admits that she's just writing everybody's answer.
Well, if she was in for the red button, I mean.
Yeah.
All right.
See?
Yeah. All right, here we go with our $800 question. Managed the tag team known as the Body Donis before becoming bigger than both of them. Interesting question here.
Green button. Oh, we're losing people.
It's going to come down to the one who's in the running.
Right.
Eventually.
It's okay. If people want to stick around and just watch. Or if you need to go to sleep, I understand. The replay will always be there. And here it is. Red button's up.
All right. So the correct answer was Sunny. I did see people in the chat were putting Tammy Stitch. Tammy Stitch is also correct. That's just her real name. Okay. So Mrs. Who did we have?
We have Dog Pound.
Dog Pound.
We got D.
Our girl D.
James Odell.
James Odell.
Joshua Stoker.
Joshua Stoker.
Bradley Jones.
Bradley Jones.
James James answered twice. He just gave the two different names.
Right.
My name's Jeremy.
My name is Jeremy.
Elizabeth Mullins.
Elizabeth Mullins.
Brandy.
Brandy.
And Slick Rick.
Slick Rick. All right. Nice job. So we're going to wrap that category up for 1,000. And here we go. This lady smoked a cigar while managing the 24-karat superstar. Name the manager and the wrestler. So you got to give both, everybody. Got to give both here. Name the manager and the wrestler.
Uh-oh. Hold on. Oh, can you get it?
Yeah, I hit
Oh,
it.
there it is.
Did it come back?
On my phone it did. There we go. Okay.
All right,
There we
green
go.
button. Now.
Sorry, we
guys,
had a little bit of blurriness.
you have to give both answers, the wrestler and the manager, in your selection. Heather Wild, Bill, and Ted.
Was it a wild adventure? Alrighty. There's the red button.
All right, here we go. And again, they had to give both here. So the correct answer is Terry Runnels and Gold Dust. I'm going to be honest, I might catch flack for this, but I loved Gold Dust. I thought he was an awesome character.
Sure.
I did. I thought he was a funny character.
Sure. All right, ready?
Yes.
All right. We have my name's Jeremy.
My name is Jeremy.
We got James Odell.
James Odell.
Dog Pound. Bradley Jones.
I think D had it just in 2 separate messages.
D had Marlena Goldust.
Yes, but you got it.
She said Marlena.
Oh, I thought she said Terry. Okay, then yeah, she didn't get it. So who'd you have? I got Bradley Jones last.
Bradley Jones. Joshua Stoker.
Joshua Stoker, got it.
Elizabeth Mullins.
Elizabeth Mullins.
Brandy.
Brandy.
And I'm pretty sure Pop Pop and Nitty were trying to say
What'd they have?
Retrieve Reynolds and Goldust.
They said Reynolds, so yeah. I think he said his corrective spelling got him.
That was Joshua Stoker who said that.
Kayla said Jason just showed him a picture of that, and wow. I liked Goldust. He was a character.
Yeah.
Oh.
D said her character was named Marlena. JH said, good night all. Me and my Wi-Fi are tired. Good luck. It was fun. Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. BDSlots.
Oh, JH, thank you so much, buddy, for hanging out with us.
Sorry for the delay that was happening there.
Right. Yeah, Marlena was. So who had that?
D.
Yeah, that's right. Marlena was the...
Okay, D. Yep, we got it. Sorry.
All right. So now we're going on to jobbers, guys. And just real quick, if you don't know what a jobber is basically the guys that would come out and lose to the stars. Okay, so I'm going to give you a description of a jobber. You tell me who the jobber is.
Yep,
So
we did give it to D. Or we gave D the points, I should say.
Yeah, we gave D. Marlena, she had the character. That's fine. Her character name. That's fine. All right, here we go for jobbers. This jobber was known for giving himself pats on the back.
All right, green, buttons up.
Can we start? Yeah, 2 hours.
You gotta find a way to speed these up.
We can do 1 round.
Yeah. Because your last game show
It was 2.5. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's too long.
Kayla, self-congratulatory butthole.
I'm part of the spirit squad.
Okay.
And incoming.
All right, I see the red button is up. The correct answer is Barry Horowitz was the jobber who always liked to give himself a pat on the back.
Not Barry Hardy.
Nope.
Alrighty. Ready?
Yep.
Alright, so we have James Odell,
James Odell.
D,
D.
Brandy,
Brandy.
and Bradley Jones.
That's it?
Yep.
Wow. That might have changed some stuff up here. I like it. All right. Next question for jobbers for 400 points. This jobber was known for wearing a hat, a torn New York shirt, and smoking a cigar.
And green button. My name's Jeremy. Said my buddy actually occasionally does jobs for AEW.
Wow. That's awesome.
Very cool.
AEW's got an event coming to Rocket Mortgage.
You didn't tell me if you wanted me to get you tickets. Are you adding in between?
think everybody has the same answer for this one.
This is an easy one.
And there's the red button.
Nice, nice. The correct answer, and I think almost everybody had it, is the Brooklyn Brawler. So, Mrs., who did we have?
We've got My Name's Jeremy.
My name's Jeremy, got it.
D.
D, got it.
Dog Pound.
Dog Pound, got it.
Heather.
Callie Heather, got it.
We got Pop Pop and Ninny.
Pop Pop and Ninny, got it.
Joshua Stoker.
Joshua Stoker.
James Odell.
James Odell.
Slick Rick.
Slick Rick.
Elizabeth Mullins.
Elizabeth Mullins.
Brandy. And Bradley Jones.
Brandy and Bradley Jones. Nice. All right. So, moving on, everybody. Our next one is for 600 points. Almost there. Now, I might get a little kickback here, but I believe this individual was a jobber. Some say he was not, but I do categorize him as a jobber. This jobber was known for his huge red mohawk. He was definitely no blocker. Who was this jobber? Mrs. Green Button.
Green Button's in. Becky A has joined us.
Becky A is coming for the fun, Becky A. If you don't know, everybody out there, Becky A is part of the slot community tag team. Her and Tracy Ford, two of the hardest working ladies in the biz. I like to call them the Rock and Slot Express. And if you know your wrestling history, there was a tag team called the Rock and Roll Express. They are the Rock and Slot Express. And we love Becky A. Awesome supporter of so many channels. Indigenous bottle.
Should I take some sleeping pills on top of the table? Red Button is in.
All right. So the correct answer is, and I did give you a hint with this right here. Correct answer is the Red Rooster. I used to love his theme song.
Honey, it's after 11 o'clock at night. You don't want to wake the neighbors.
Oh, we're not going to wake anybody. All right. Who had the Red Rooster, Mrs.?
All right. Red Rooster goes to Dog Pound.
Can you reach that other pen?
Oh.
Or is it on the table?
No, you had me put it up. Oh.
Yeah, this one's like out.
Sorry, guys. One sec. We need a new pen.
Yeah, we're running out of ink here. All right, so I have Dog Pound.
Okay, hold on. Let me go back. Okay. You have Dog Pound.
Yep.
Okay. James Odell.
James Odell. Got it.
My name's Jeremy.
My name's Jeremy. Got it.
Heather.
Callie Heather.
Slick Rick.
Slick Rick.
D.
D. Got it.
Joshua Stoker.
Joshua Stoker.
Elizabeth Mullins.
Elizabeth Mullins.
Pop Pop and Ninny.
Pop Pop and Ninny.
Bradley Jones.
Bradley Jones.
Brandy.
Brandy.
And that's all.
That is all. All right. All right, guys.
Brandy's running out of battery.
$800 question. Let's keep it rolling.
How many more categories?
One after this, and we're in the
Okay.
second last question. This guy was known as a jobber before he shocked the world, beating Razor Ramon. Razor Ramon. Who was this man? Green button, misses.
There it is.
Slot cross. Easy. Hulk Hogan.
How did I know? little jelly bean. Tupac Shakur.
Oh, I can't take that.
Okay. Ready?
Hold on.
You're not saying anything.
Yep. The correct answer is the 1, 2, 3 kid. Mrs. Who did we have?
We have Dog Pound.
Dog Pound.
We got D.
D.
James Odell.
James Odell.
Heather just put kid.
Nope, can't take it.
Alright. Joshua Stoker.
Joshua Stoker.
Slick Rick.
Slick Rick.
Elizabeth Mullins.
Elizabeth Mullins.
And Brandy.
Brandy.
Yep. Bradley Jones said X-Pac. Pop and Nitty
Nope.
said Diesel.
We can't take X-Pac because when he became X-Pac, he was already big at that point. The 1, 2, 3 kid was the one who shocked the world. Put it that way. It is the same person, just he had different characters. All right, so moving on for the 1,000-point question, and here we go. The well-known 80s jobber always delivered, and note that that is in quotations, always delivered a performance while losing. Who was this 80s jobber? And for a little known fact, the missus, go ahead and put the green button up.
There it is.
A little known fact, somebody was talking about that they knew a friend who was a jobber. My coach in high school, my football coach, he was actually a jobber in the WWE for a little while. He wore a mask. His name was the Menace. And he was a jobber. And when we found out it was him, we took all these pictures off the internet. Downloaded all these pictures, printed them out, put them all over the locker room when he came in the one day. It was hilarious. Slot Crunch, OBGYN Hulk.
There it is.
All right. The correct answer is SD Jones. I will take, if you actually wrote out what SD means, you just have to have Special Delivery Jones. So that is correct. Mrs. Who did we have?
We've got Bradley Jones with SD, Special Delivery Jones, all out.
Nice.
We have James Odell with Special Delivery Jones.
James Odell.
Heather, so close. She said Special Forces.
Oh, nope.
Dog Pound with SD Jones.
Dog Pound with SD Jones.
Joshua Stoker.
Joshua Stoker.
My name's Jeremy with Special Delivery.
Nice.
Slick Rick also wrote it all out.
Got it. Slick Rick.
Mullins.
Elizabeth Mullins.
Brandy.
D
had SD.
Yeah. Special Delivery.
Okay.
Yep.
And that's all.
And that's all, folks. All right. Let's keep rocking. We got one category left, and that is finishers.
Pop and Nitty came in after.
Oh. Here's how we're going to do this. I give you the finisher. You give me who did it. It's that simple. So here we go. For 200 points, the DDT. And ladies and gentlemen, the original DDT. Not nowadays or the variations. The original person who used the DDT. Mrs. Green Button.
There it is. Seems like many people think it could be ethnic. Sneaky snake. Red
right. The correct answer is Jake the Snake Roberts.
He was scary.
You know what? I hated the snake, but I hate snakes. So that was always like, I wouldn't have let him put it on me. I don't care if it bit or not. Who do we have, Mrs.?
All right, we've got Bradley Jones.
The Mod Father.
We have Dog Pound.
Dog Pound.
Pop Pop and Ninny.
Pop Pop and Ninny.
D.
Our girl D.
We got My Name's Jeremy.
My name's Jeremy.
Joshua Stoker.
Joshua Stoker.
Elizabeth Mullins.
Elizabeth Mullins.
Slick Rick.
Slick Rick.
Brandy.
Brandy.
And that's all, folks.
And that is all. Awesome job. 400-point finisher.
Pop Up and Ninny said he was scared of snakes too.
Yeah. When that snake came out of that bag, I freaked out. Our next finisher is the skull-crushing finale. Mrs.
Dun,
Green
dun,
Button.
dun. Wait, green button now?
Yep. Oh, it's once the finisher's up, they got to give me who does it.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant going in the finale of the game. I'm sorry.
No, we got a couple more. This is the
I'm
last
so
category.
sorry. I misunderstood. I failed. That was a me problem.
See, some of you may have realized I tried to get some new wrestlers in, but I just don't know enough about too many of them to have too many questions about new ones.
Kayla, would that also be known as Killer Butthole?
Man, if Joshua,
like
if
what
Joshua,
Big Daddy thought we
yeah,
had?
if Joshua Stoker was in here for round one, I think he'd be right in the running of this.
And here is the red button. As one of the younger guys, I appreciate it.
Yeah, there you go. My name's Jeremy. The correct answer is The Miz.
Yes, Slot Crush. The Miz was on a reality show.
Yes, he was on Real World, and then went on to do a bunch of the challenge competitions. But I think the more the detail that the Mrs. loves to throw up all the time at me is I did go to high school with the Miz. So she always likes to, he was a year underneath me in class, and she always likes to remind me that he's a millionaire and I am not. So, who had the Miz, Mrs.?
Hold on, it's taking my eyes a minute to focus. Dog Pound.
Dog Pound.
D.
Our girl D.
My name's Jeremy.
My name's Jeremy.
Joshua Stoker.
Joshua Stoker.
Brandy.
Brandy.
Dog Pound.
Dog Pound.
James Odell.
James Odell. Hold on, let me wait a minute.
Oh.
Okay, James Odell.
Bradley Jones.
Bradley Jones.
Elizabeth Mullins.
Elizabeth Mullins.
Slick Rick.
Slick Rick.
Heather.
Callie Heather.
And Pop Pop and Ninny.
Pop Pop and Ninny.
Yeah, I think that's all.
That's it? All right. We're almost there, everybody. Getting to the round. Last couple of questions.
Pop Pop and Ninny said, "It's okay, Big Daddy. I played football against Blake Shelton."
Wow. That's awesome. I love hearing like facts like that. Just random people you know and
Right.
crazy. All right, guys. 600. Everybody better know this one. That's why it's kind of extra large here. The flying elbow drop. Who was the originator of it all, baby? Mrs. Green Button.
There it is. All right, there's the red button. got some different answers on this one.
All right, the correct answer, everybody, come on now. The Macho Man. Oh, yeah! Randy Savage is correct.
Slot Crush, you were close with Hulk Hogan.
Right, you weren't that far, Slot Crush, with this one. Who had it, Mrs.?
All right, we have D.
Our girl D.
We have Dog Pound.
Dog Pound, my boy.
Joshua Stoker.
Joshua Stoker.
Bradley.
Bradley Jones.
James Odell.
James Odell.
Heather.
Heather.
My name is Jeremy.
My name is Jeremy.
Elizabeth Mullins.
Elizabeth Mullins.
Kayla said Savage Butthole. She did have Savage.
She had. We'll give her that. That's Savage Butthole.
Slick Rick.
Slick Rick.
Brandy Jean.
Brandy.
And last but not least, Pop Pop and Ninny.
Pop Pop and Ninny getting in there. The Macho Man. All right, $800 finisher. This one's tough. This man just used the Brain Buster. One of the first. In terms of, well, I shouldn't say one of the first. One of the first I ever saw. So if you take my age into account. Mrs. with the green button.
There it is.
Okay. Guys, I'll give you a hint. I said think my generation. Arn Anderson in his glory days was a little before me.
Everybody went quiet. All right. Sorry.
Dude, this is gonna be the question. Everybody's like, "Are you kidding me?
Uh-oh.
You went with that?"
Uh-oh.
All right,
There's
guys.
a lot of the same answer, but there's a couple variations.
I didn't see anybody have it right.
Uh-oh.
I did not see. Guys, and do not... I can't wait. Everyone's going to blast the comments. Big Daddy, you suck. Are you kidding me? That's the guy you go with? But Arn Anderson, in his glory, was a little before my time. Not much, but a little. I did see him as he got a little older. But the one I was thinking of in WWF, that's where I mainly watched, was the Birdman himself, Coco Beware, baby. So, I can't wait to hear all the comments about hearing this. So, Mrs., I didn't see anybody who had Coco Beware.
Let me double check one more time.
You can double check. Pop and he's just like, wow. Slot Crush, this game is fixed. Slot Crush.
Negative. No, sir.
Oh, James Odell. I loved Coco Beware. He was like a low mid-card guy. He was a low mid-card guy. All right, maybe I shouldn't have thrown that one in there. Nobody got it, so doesn't hurt anything. All right, going for our last one. Our 1,000-point question. Who had the flying forearm? Mrs., go ahead.
It's up.
Slot Crush.
All right, here it comes. All right, you ready, yo?
All right.
James Odell says you're gonna have to do better research.
I'm Coco Beware did the Brainbuster. I didn't. I mean, if Arn Anderson, I'm not sure. I'd have to look up if that was his finisher, because I know he did the DDT too. All right, the flying forearm was Tito Santana. Who had Tito Santana, Mrs.?
Okay, so is that the same as Eddie? No.
Nope. Eddie Guerrero. Nope.
No. Okay.
That wasn't even Eddie Guerrero's
Tito.
finisher.
Right. All right, James Odell,
James Odell.
Joshua Stoker,
Joshua. Man, Joshua, if you were here for round one, buddy, I really think you'd be in the running.
wait, we're going Santana.
Tito Santana. Yeah.
Okay, so we got James Odell.
Mm-hmm.
That's it?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's,
Chris Mantel, Coco B. Puffs.
yeah, that's the only one I see.
All right, that's James Odell, the only one that had Tito
Eddie?
Santana. No, Eddie Guerrero
No,
did
no,
the.
I'm saying the answer's Eddie, Guerrero, Roman Reigns, Macho Man, and Guerrero.
Yeah, no. All right, guys. So if you want to catch a break real quick, if you want to go to the bathroom, get a drink, I'm going to add up all the scores and come back with the top three who will be going to Final Jeopardy.
James Odell said, still loving this. Papa Ninny said Odell is the only one I saw. Slot Crush said her and Kayla are number 1 and 2. Just adding everything up, it'll just be a moment. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Boom. Are you ready?
No.
You suck. Mama Mrs. was supposed to be in the chat tonight. I don't know what happened. She has helped with some of the commercials we've made. Oh, Kayla, I'm sorry we woke you up. I think he's almost done.
A lot of points, guys. That's a good thing.
Randy, you have hiccups? Answer this question for me. Have you ever seen a purple elephant? Oh, thanks, Dee. We are pretty lucky.
No, and that doesn't work. I usually let my hiccups go, or if they hurt too much, then I usually hold my breath, plug my nose, and blow out my ears. D, I have the full, complete Friends trivia downstairs. And Big Daddy knows a surprising amount of Friends information that he has unknowingly retained from me watching it when we go to sleep. Pickle juice. Today, Junior. Man, he's taking forever.
A lot of numbers. All right, guys. I'm sorry. Just a lot of added numbers that I had to add up. All right. So our final three are, and again, the points won't matter in Final Jeopardy. So I'm just going to give who the top three were. The top three, man, and it was close, were James Odell, our girl D, and our Iowa girl Brandy were the top three. So, everybody, before we go into Final Jeopardy, I do want to say thank you all so much for hanging out with us. I know we went pretty long, but Big Daddy's missed everybody. So, I truly appreciate you hanging out with us and spending time with us. It means the world. Thank you for all the support, all channel members and everything else. We love you all, and I truly appreciate it. And again, you all know the issue we had with our last contest. We made adjustments. Everybody told me to quit doing contests, and I refuse, because I love to give back to the people who support us with these trivias and different giveaways and contests. So we're not going to stop, okay? If you look at the description, we definitely modified the language of our contests. But I'm not going to stop, guys, because I love giving back to all of you. So what we're going to do, the final Jeopardy question is not one that I have on the screen. So I am going to have to read this question, okay? Now, this question only goes out, so please, I am going to ask you this. I do have a couple backup questions if somebody messes this up. The only people eligible to answer this, so please do not put any answer, is D, James, and Brandy. So they are the only three that can answer this. And what I am looking for is when I read the question, when I am done, I will tell the missus to put up the green button. Same rules apply. After the green button, you are going to put your answer. Now, the only difference with Final Jeopardy is I am looking for the first correct answer. Okay, I'll say that one more time. After the green button, so be patient, because you'll have the normal 50 seconds. After the green button, I'm looking for the first correct answer. And all I can say is, for the Final Jeopardy question, the category is Big Daddy and wrestling. I wanted to come up with a question that you could not look up, that it would be almost impossible for you to look up. But if you pay attention to the question, if you pay attention very carefully, there are clues within the question to the answer. So it's almost like a logic question, okay? But you need to know your wrestling knowledge, all right? But it will be impossible to look this one up. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and read the Final Jeopardy question. The Final Jeopardy question, good luck to everybody, is: Big Daddy used to wrestle for an independent promotion when I was in college. I would wrestle and have met a number of wrestlers that were pretty big names. But the most famous person I think that I ever met was when I was with Hitman and he was in town for an event and he definitely did not suck. Who is this famous wrestler? Mrs., go ahead with the green button.
Hold on, it took me out of the chat. Hold on, I'm getting in. Okay. There it is. Do you see it?
Yep.
And this is just for those three, right?
Yep. Okay. All three have answered. I will tell you, I see Brandy, I see James, and I see nobody answer. Nobody answer. I see Brandy, I see James, and I see D all putting an answer, and all three of you are incorrect. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have, with this question, I'm going to have the missus put the green button up again. I get why you said Bret Hart, but there is another part of the question that was the hint. It was not the Hitman. The Hitman is one of the C-Town crew members. So I'll read the question again. Don't put an answer until you see the green button. I will read the question again. Big Daddy used to wrestle for an independent promotion in college. I would wrestle and met a number of wrestlers that were big names, but the most famous person I ever met was when I was with the Hitman from the C-Town crew, and he was in town for an event, and he definitely did not suck. Who was this famous wrestler? Mrs., go ahead with the green button.
Why? Who is answering? Brandy, James, and...
No, I see it. I see it. D, Brandy, and James. Yep.
Okay.
All right.
I'm just making sure that those three are in, because I see other people.
All right, guys. We do see the three answers. We are... Oh, I hate typos. All right, so what we're going to do, James, I appreciate it, buddy, but you are out. I think the two ladies had the correct answer. Dee and Brandy had the correct answer of Kurt Angle, which, by the way, Kurt Angle was awesome. Awesome guy, by the way. Totally phenomenal. Now, I do see that Dee had a spelling error. So what we're going to do is I'm going to now go with you two ladies. Okay, so we're going to go with another question for you two ladies, okay? Because I know, D, it was a spelling error, but to be fair, I'm going to give you and Brandy another question, okay? Here is the question that I'm going to give, and this is, again, just for D and just for Brandy. And we're looking for the first answer after the green button, okay? Earlier in the game, and here's the question, we brought up Macho Man Randy Savage. Macho Man Randy Savage had a brother who wrestled, and he would come out in certain type of attire, and he had a character name. What was it? Mrs. Green button.
Brandy said her phone's gonna die.
That's not the character name. Okay, D and Brandy, I'm going to give you another chance. What was his character name? That was his real name, Lanny Paffa. What was the character name? Oh! Is D the first with genius on yours?
Yeah. I don't see
D is correct! The correct answer was the Genius. The Genius was his character name. He also went by Leaping Lanny Poffo, but when he was a character, he would come out in a cap and gown, and his name was the Genius, Lanny Poffo. So awesome job, everybody. Thank you all for hanging out with us, guys. I appreciate you going on this long game. I definitely enjoyed it. I wouldn't mind doing it again. I know the missus said maybe cut it down to 1 round, but I like it. I thought it was fun going back over the glory days. So, awesome job. I see everybody was like, I'm biting my tongue. I'm biting my tongue. So, awesome job, everybody. Thank you so much. The missus and I love you, man. We truly appreciate everybody. And D, just send us a message, and we will get that gift card of your choice. Get it. We'll get that out to you as soon as possible. We love you all. Everybody, stay safe. See you soon. Peace.